Hefe is here. Hello, Hefe. Hello, Raji. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you, fine gentlemen? Hello. Welcome in. I think that goes about there. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. It's Monday. Did you survive your work day? How's it going? I played hooky, so I'm having a good day. 'Tis a Monday indeed. Well, welcome in. See, Raji sniped that first. Did the ad run already? Try not to start until after it's done. Yeah, I think it just ended. Sweet! Yeah, I had today off. And it's so very nice to have a day off where you're like actually not working. Because usually I take a day off to take care of stuff that's just different work. Not the case today. A bomb pop! Oh my gosh, those are so good. Those are so good. I'm jelly. Raji, welcome in. How you doing? The treat I got myself was some of these. Trying not to indulge in the sugar, you know. I've already gotten into them. It's like, don't eat so much. Just have some. Just have some. We're exercising portion control over here. I'm good. No, I haven't had the cinnamon sugar ones, and it's because I'm trying to avoid sugar. I haven't had much sugar in... I say that I got pretty serious about cutting sugar in like March or so. I've been doing pretty good because I have a sugar addiction and I can't just have a little. It's like all or nothing. I'm trying really hard. So no, I haven't. They look good. I'm sure I would love them. I absolutely am positive I would absolutely love them. And for that reason, I have avoided them. I will open that package and eat until they're gone, and I don't need to be doing that. I have fun things for us today. Today, we are restocking my most popular item. We have decided, gosh, how do I start this? So we do shows twice a week. On Thursdays and on Saturdays. Sometimes we have a third show, but typically it's those two. This year, Blitz is helping on the Thursday show so that I don't have to take the day off of work like I normally do until he goes to school. Once he goes to school, I will be helping with those. And I do the Saturday show. So that gives me a whole week to beef up my crochet, because the crochet won't be at the Thursday show, but it will be at the Saturday show. That's the new thing we're trying. So I have this lovely little $5 bin where I put all of my smaller items. I will not be at the Thursday one, but the candle company will be there. M Swear and Blitz Kid or Blitz guy, sorry. They will be there. Me personally will not be there. Me personally. But say hello to M Swear and Blitz. They'll be there. This is my first Thursday of the summer that I'm not going. I'll be back at them when school is in session. Now this is my $5 bin. Yep, you're gonna be there. It's my $5 bin where I put my frogs and my sea creatures. Now I don't have any sea creatures. The candles will be there. The crochet will not be there. But they will be there on Saturday. However, if she wants one of these cute little $5 items, I'll send them along and M Swear will hold it for her. Because we know you guys. I'm happy to do that. We are making frogs and whales and sharks. Because they're the best sellers. I do have a capybara that I'm almost finished with. This is a bigger item. He needs his face and he needs some feet. I had some trouble with his feet. I adapted a pattern where the capybara was like this big and I made a jumbo one. If she likes capybara. Yep, well, this is part of your job. You gotta be my mod. So, you guys, we have this delicious rainbow sherbet color palette today. Well, this capybara is 15. If she wants the capybara, I'll finish it and I will make sure it's at the show on Thursday. He's gonna have little sleepy eyes and he will have feet. If she wants a tangerine sewn on its head, I will do that for her. You just let me know. I don't make them with the tangerines usually, but I will do that. Just let me know. We're working with this color palette today. Frogs and whales. But first things first. I have my eyes. These are the frog eyes. These are the whale eyes. They're all just kind of thrown in here. I'm just gonna lose them if I do that. So, I have these. And we're gonna put them in the thing. This is first on the list. She wants it and I'll pay you in advance. Okay. I'll make it just for you. Ah, you get the froggy. Secondly, I got a couple new hooks today. These are Clover soft touch hooks in 4 and a 5. I use these sizes the most. I've heard a lot of good things about Clover and I wanted to try these. Secondly, mine are wearing out. I need to figure out how to continue to use these, but where my thumb goes, it's very gummy and I don't like how the gumminess feels. I might remove, like take off the color part because the white part's plastic. I have to think about that. I use it too much. So, I got those two sizes. Now, I noticed immediately these are a lot shorter. But the way I hold my hook is like this. And there's a whole lot of it that I just don't hold on to. So I don't think it being shorter is going to matter. But I've never used these. And I'm excited to give them a try. The Union Rope says, no, we keep talking about strikes in here. We're talking about strikes. Strikes! And let's get these eyes sorted out, shall we? Let's get you where you can see. And I want the yarn to be in frame because these are gorgeous colors. Gorgeous colors. And I want you guys to see them. There. And then we have the white, which I use for their bellies. So let's get this going, shall we? You don't have to pay in advance, Raji. You can just pay at the farmer's market. It'll be easiest for us. Because it has to go through the store. Akeem! Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? How are you enjoying your emote? I'm sorry you waited so long for that. Been a lot. I've had a lot of negative emotions surrounding art lately. So I have not done hardly any drawing. But how does this open? How does this open? This looks like the back. Is this not the back? Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna open it and they're gonna fly all over the place. I might need my mod to help me with this. Wait. Oh, I got it! Hey! So, yeah. This is not... There's like hair in here? That's gross. I don't know whose hair this is. Yo. Hopefully it's not rat hair. Anywho. So I will be washing my hands before I touch my yarn. How about that? It's like all over the place. So what happens when you buy things on the internet? We're just gonna put these in here. It seems like it's plastic. Gross! Hopefully I don't find any critters in here. Might not be hair. It might just be melted plastic. It's just really stringy. So these are all 10mm. I use 10mm the most. So I beefed up my reserves here. So these are all the same size. If both of these will fit in the same container, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they will, but that'd be cool. But I have two of them, just in case. Yay, I'm really happy the chat loves it. I'm doing good. Just been really busy. And that's great. To be perfectly honest, I've been spending less and less time on Twitch in general. Because we've been busy. We're hustling over here. So this is boring, but a little bit of prep is gonna go a long way with this kind of a thing. It's gonna help me a ton. This is a disaster waiting to happen. We all know how clumsy I am. Let's be real. Oh. No. Every day I'm hustling. Yep. We really are. We're doing good in the store. We did a restock today. I took some time in my day to manage that. Kind of alleviate some of M Swear's to-do list. He's got quite a lot to do as a business owner. So Blitz and I took care of that. And then we did a little shopping in the mall, which is always fun. Bought some games. I hope he's in here so he can talk about his games. Blitz and I like to play board games, tabletop, that kind of stuff. So we got some really cool, cooperative games that are like made for 2 players. You can play more, but like we often play games that feel a little flat because you're supposed to have more people than just 2 people. But so we were specific. We wanted to find some board games that are for 2 people. We have this game called Cartographer, and you draw cards that tell you what type of features you need to include on your map, and you draw the map. So the premise is like you're a royal cartographer charting uncharted lands, and you draw the cards and it's like, this is what you find. And you have to put it on your map. And it sounds really fun. We got this game called Quarto. Something like that. And it's a bit like tic-tac-toe, except you have 4 pieces, and each piece has like a variant. So each piece, there's like 4 versions of the piece, and you have to match 4 of them. But the trick to that game is your opponent assigns you your pieces. So it's a little tricky, because they're not going to give you the piece you need. Clearly, they're not going to do that. So you have to be smart about where you place the pieces you're given to try and win the game. And then the last game we got was called Sky something. Blitz, are you here? Sky something or other. where so we used to play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes all the time, the PC game where you're like defusing a bomb. And it's a bit similar in the fact that one person has the landing manual and the other person is landing a plane. And it's a board game, so you have like a control panel and stuff and things you need to place places. And we're very excited to play those. But the poor boy was completely worn out when he got home. We didn't play any. I think he took a nap, if I'm honest. He might be napping now, I don't know. So, we'll have to play tomorrow. How did we get here? Musically speaking, I don't know how we got here. The playlist I chose is easy listening, and that was like not. Is that a spool of orange yarn, District? Hello. Yes. Yes, it is. Today, we will be making my best-selling items. So I make them in multiple colors. And we're working with this lovely, like, rainbow sherbet situation. And these are so fun and bright, and I'm excited to use all of them. We're making frogs and like my little sea creatures. It's a whale and a shark. Really the only difference between the whale and the shark is that the shark has a fin and the whale doesn't. They're pretty much the same other than that. But they're little. And they're pretty quick, so I like to have them in a variety of colors. And we also have to finish my giant capybara for Princess. She just needs feet. And I made a few versions of the feet, but they're just too big. They're not coming out right. So I had to put it down. I have to figure it out. I didn't follow a pattern. I kind of like have a pattern and I modified it to be a bigger size. So I've run into a hiccup and I haven't solved the problem yet. A lot of these look sideways. See how the post is not straight? Rude. Hopefully that means that I can still use them, because quite a lot of them are that way. Oh. Hello, get out of there. Thank you. Shark! Oh, we got an ad in a minute. You can avoid ads. If you'd like to sub to Code Hemi, this is the content you're subscribing to. Sorting safety eyes. Riveting content. See what I did there? Riveting. Get it? Get it? Riveting. Get it? Sorry, that was a bad joke. Waka waka waka. This feels pretty full, but we're gonna be using some, so it's fine. We can overstuff these a little bit. Now I have a container for something else. Not sure what, but something. Oh. Little backing got in there. Get out of there. It still got in there. It doesn't want to behave. Fairly secure. We got that one. Those are the eyes I use for the frogs. These are the eyes I use for the sea creature. Also 10mm, but just a different style. So let's get these going. Ugh. I refuse to use my scissors on tape. They are for paper and yarn only. Duster, how you doing? Oh, you probably can't hear me. Oh, wait. Gross. How yellow this tape is. Nasty! We will definitely be washing our hands before touching any yarn. Or really anything. Slightly easier. Gross. Gross. The things we must do to pursue our passions. snaps really well. This one didn't. It's not as satisfying. It's kind of wimpy. So we have our eyes. I'm going to... oh, there's still more stuff in it. I wasn't paying attention. No, we're done. I will go wash my hands and throw this gross stuff away. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I have returned. I have returned. I missed the garbage can. So. Thank you, Aiken. I'm going to gather the patterns and pin them at the top of the chat. Who makes this? Alrighty, that's not what I'm looking for. I will look in my purchases. It's like one of the first purchases I made. Here we go. There is that. And then the other one. Oh wow, this is on sale today, you guys. So I want to put both of these in the same doohickey. So I can pin it. Another thing I'm having trouble finding, but I know where to find it. I know where to find it. Yes, go to it. Just need to find it. This thing. Here it is. Here it is. This shark one is actually free. So you could join along if you'd like. I have that pinned. We are ready to go. Destrick loves orange, so I think we should start with orange. Why don't we do that? And we're doing the new hooks today. See how it goes. They're definitely shorter. Do 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 do. No, we don't want to pull too tight, because I tend to break the yarn if I pull too tight. This hook is really nice. nice color. Where do I put you where I can read you guys? Here, I guess. And then what do I do? I go all the way around. We make little fins. Oh no, it's supposed to be a slip stitch. Then a single. Whee! Little goldfish. The tail's the fiddly part. So that's the body. And I tend to cut it here. So that I can make more, like an assembly line, basically. So I'll put that aside and do another. I feel like they're faster that way. I don't know that they actually are. Perceived shortcuts, time savings. guys even see anything? These are pretty small. Dustrick. You're so silly. I'm making whales. Looks like a little goldfish because he's orange. Could be an orange frog on a lily pad. It is true. It could be on a lily pad. I tend not to make the ones on the lily pads because they would be more. I'll show you a frog. I try to keep it at a $5 price point. I have things of all sizes and dollar amounts, but I try to have some things that are inexpensive, you know, because kids don't tend to get a ton of money at these places. It's like, we're not here to buy toys. It's one of these. A little guy. A little froggy guy. But I will be making some. These are the only ones I have left. This one I used eyes that were too big because I ran out of these. But I have a bunch now that came in. The male. But man, he looks wired. Look at him. I have to buy little trinkets and decorations at the markets. Yes. And I also want to make trinket bags. Like little drawstring pouches. I would love to make that. Thirsty. Tail. That loop got really loose. We'll redo the tail. That's a little strange. Not sure why I did that. Oh, because that's why I pulled it. I must have been going into the stitch too close to the hook. I had seen someone on Reddit with a drawstring pouch for their dice. It was an actual orange fruit, the green string, and leaves for the cinchy part. And then I found a cheap one on Amazon to fill my cart for shipping. It was yeah, stuff like that's so fun. I have only made one dice bag, and I did it out of the I want to say it was like the rice stitch. It was very small thread and a very dense stitch because I didn't want the dice to fall out. But oh my gosh, a little bag, a little pouch took forever. It took a long time to make. I was very happy with the result, but I haven't made any more. There are a lot. Have you seen those barrel-like cat ones people have? Some are large and some are small. Yeah. I could. I have a friend who makes those cats that I bring to the table. He's not able to go to a lot of the shows because not all of them have good access as far as like different abilities for traveling. So I bring them instead. Oops. We are going to the next step where we back loop the white. We're gonna buy some of the cat ones, but only when we find a lilac and orange. At the same time, we keep finding different ones at separate places. Yeah, they are popular. But everybody makes them a little different. This hook is working very nicely. Wait. Go on, get in there. Keeps going through the wrong stitch. I hope you find the kitty cats that you're looking for. I'll just put it in this stitch here. And I think we go one around. No, we decrease already? We do decrease already. It tells me to add the eyes at this point, so why don't we do that? I like to tie the loose threads together so they don't come undone. So let's get our little eyeballs that we like to use. Let's see if these work well. And then I use my little tool here to put them on. And it's one stitch in front, and I believe, where's this eye go? Yeah, right here, right above the white, just in front of the fin. There's the little eye. I like making these little guys. They're so fun. We gotta make sure we put them in the same spot. I feel like this should go over one. Fiddly fiddly. Oh my goodness. There that is. And then we do the belly. Tis a belly. Do 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 do. Is it the same? 1 and then 1. Yeah. Okay. We continue with our decrease pattern. This is nice yarn. I'm new to this yarn right here. It's called Just Chenille by Premier. To say it's really nice. It's slightly thinner than the Parfait, but only just so. Okay, so let's put some stuffing in here before I close it up too much. I'll just have a pile. A pile? No, I think this is too small to do that. Put a little teeny tiny more stuffing in here. That feels like a good squish. And then I sew up the hole, which my needle is somewhere. Oh, here it is. I left it out on purpose. Somewhere. Right there. Just kind of zigzag it through. Like so. So what I normally do is I just make a bunch of whales and then I take a select few of each color and put fins on them. Like I do all the fins last, usually. To keep things moving. Put a knot here. Gonna weave this back and forth a little. And kind of hide your tail in there. And there's a little orange whale. Very cute. Oh, we don't want fuzz. Just a little tail. Little fins. I think these are so fun to make. It's a fairly simple pattern. If you're just getting into amigurumi, I have the pinned message. It's an Instagram post. It's a totally free pattern. You could absolutely start making these little guys today. You just need a color, a white, some eyes, and some stuffing, and a 4mm hook. Well, the hook size depends on your yarn size. This is a size 6 yarn, chunky yarn, and you want to use a 4 hook for that. So let's finish our second guy, and we'll put this guy in our $5 bin. And I want to fill this bin by Saturday. I mean, we could probably fill it today, but you know. And this is a fun little hook. It glides very smoothly. It's pretty comfortable to hold. It's a little on the shorter side. Like, if this were just a teeny bit longer, it'd be a little more comfortable. But honestly, I have small hands, so I don't think it's too bad. The hook pretty much fits in my hand. It's like the length of my palm. But you see how the 5 is just like slightly longer? You probably don't. It would be nice if the 4 was that long. I think the 5 is way more comfortable to hold. It's also a little thicker. But the way I hold my hook, I really only hold it up here. I kind of like float the end. So I don't think it's bothersome. I don't hold my hook like this in my fist or anything. I really just hold it at the up here. But it's just gonna take some getting used to, because my other hook is so much longer. It's just feels different. But honestly, when I hold this, I still only hold it at the very top. And there's a whole lot of hook that I just don't really use. Fun stuff, fun stuff. But you gotta try things, you know? You gotta try them out. And I hear such good things about these clover hooks. There's another type of clover hook too that seems to be popular. I didn't see any of those. The floof over there. So we go round and round. I need to tie those. I almost knocked my eyes over. That would be bad. This floof needs to move. It's in the way. I'm going to do one row around before attaching the eyes, or at least across the front. Okay. It's very tropical sounding all of a sudden in here. Eyes. We're ready for eyes again. That one has a satisfying snap. I'm sad the first one doesn't. But as long as it closes, doesn't really matter. Alrighty. It's got all like curled up. There we go. Put some stuffing in there. Bring our stuffing cloud back. Really only need a little bit though. Brutus is very thirsty. Seems like an appropriate amount of squish. And we sew up his little belly. Make a knot. And there he is. Put him over here. Let's make I don't know, some green ones, I guess. I may want to save this for, well, I'll make one. I like to save this green for frogs because it's the most popular color, but we can do one or two of these little guys. Saz is here. Hello. Welcome in. I saw Saz out in the wild today. Fun stuff when you run into your neighbors. I don't often go anywhere, so it was a rare treat. Wait. Dun, 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 dun. Saz is friggin' cute. Here comes old man Saz. My neighbors are shooting big fireworks off again. Arrgh. Because Monday's over. It's because we have the lovely 4th of July holiday coming up this week. And for some reason, every 4th of July, people take that to mean light fireworks all week long, before and after. It's like, ugh. No, I'm with you, Says. It's irritating. Luckily, I live in an area where a bunch of old people live, and they don't really do that kind of thing. But where I lived before here, that stuff happened all the time. I am connecting this in the wrong place. I need to do this one. Woo, America, awesome. Let's blow stuff up. Yeah, cool. I feel like this is backwards. I'm doing this the wrong direction, aren't I? No. Yes. I'm supposed to go this way. I'm like, something feels off about this. That's better. I was going the wrong way. Got a Nintendo World Champ for 20 bucks. What? That's cool. I did not see this the sale. Oh, I missed a bunch of messages. 4th of July is only one day. Yeah, we get that all week. But the week before and the week after. So it's like 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks of just people being silly. Poor Winston. I don't love fireworks. I never have. They're loud. They make me anxious. People do dumb things. Ooh, $5 stuff on Deku deals. It goes on until the 9th. Yeah, it's like from the 1st to the 9th. It's just a lot. Some neighborhoods more than others. Like I said, I'm lucky for now until younger people start moving into this neighborhood. And then I'll be the old one at that point, going, back in my day, this used to be a quiet street full of old people. Now I'm the only old one. Meh. Maybe I was here. You didn't know I was live. That's okay. Maybe I'm not good at announcing it. There's a chance that I'm terrible at it. How you doing out there? We're making sharks and whales. I make all whales at first. And then I decide how many of them I want to be sharks, and then I give them all fins last. So if you're wondering where all the sharks are, they're not sharks yet. Also, I attached the fins separate, like differently than they recommend in the pattern. The pattern wants you to like stab your hook into it rather than sew it on because it's a no-sew pattern, but I would rather just sew it on. I think ramming the hook into these stitches makes it lumpy. I don't like it. I would rather just sew it on. I don't know why people are so afraid of sewing. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal to finish your work and do finishing touches. It's just as meditative as the rest of the process. And if it's frustrating, that just means you need to practice. Hear me rant over. Like, for me, knitting is very frustrating. Because I suck at it. Because I need more practice. I have one pair of knitting needles that I keep up here. I have a bunch of them. I inherited them all from my grandmother. And then I bought a few of the circular ones because I wanted to learn how to make hats. And I had to put them all away because I only kept one. This is the set I practice with. The rest of them are put away until I know what I'm doing. Bing, bang, boom. You're on vacation? That's cool. Nope, not me. Here, stab with this. I am not on vacation, but I did have today off from work, and that was nice. And I have 4th of July off from work, and that will also be nice. Getting messy over here. I should get one of those little teeny dustpans. I have a dustbuster. A dirt devil. I actually keep it under my desk because I just normally vacuum it up. But I'm not going to do that on stream because it's loud. But that lives under my desk for this purpose. I do. I work in an office that handles loans, so it's a banking holiday, so I don't have to go in. I myself am not a banker. I do not handle the finance. I work in workforce management, so it's definitely like resource management. So it's a little different, but because that's the industry, I managed to have that day off. Pardon me if that was really loud. Drink water, friends. Stay hydrated. Eyes. We need ojos on this thing. Ojos! I can't figure out why this has this here. I might cut it off, but I don't know what it's for. I'd rather not be rid of it until I know what that's for. I lost it way down there. There we go. What does Mevio do? Why does he not have that day? Oh. I'm called off for vacation? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Put the stuffing in. Not too much. Do a little squish test. We don't want it to be like rock hard. Some people like to stuff them that firmly. I do not. I want them to have a little bit of a squish. It's all about personal preference. You can make your amigurumi any way you want. Any way you want. Boop. Brutus, what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing nothing, Mom. I'm just laying down. Sometimes he likes to drink water and then go into my project bags and drool all over them. Like, stop. I'm currently in the middle of reorganizing in here. Always. I always set up systems and then I don't like them, so I'm constantly redoing them. So sometimes I have stuff in places they shouldn't be. Like in Brutus Reach. And that's my bad. He's just a curious boy. And there we have another. His whole head is misshapen. Have to adjust the floof a little. Yeah. Gotta shape them. So now we have 2 oranges and a lime. So I'm going to save this for a frog before I make any more lime ones. Let's make one of these. Or should we do a yellow one? Like the baby shark? Let's do a baby shark. The orange and yellow and lime like look so good together. Let's make some of these. So bright and cheerful. These are my summer colors. And when we go into the autumn, I do like autumn colors. And it'll be fun. So it's a little different as the seasons change. What are you guys working on? Anything? Are you doing any art maybe on your vacation? Zaz, are you making dice tray? Ooh. This song is very sleepy. Oh, you posted on my server. Fun. I'll have to check it out. Exclamation point. Discord. For the uninitiated. And if you're interested in buying any of these little treasures, you can find them at exclamation point. Candles. We have a little crochet section on the website. I need to redo my photos. I took a bunch of photos and then I didn't put them on the website because I'm really good at all this stuff. I need to upload those. 'Twould behoove me to do so. Big bong. I've been thinking about changing my phone notifications again. Some of the ones I like, and some of them I don't. What a cute little shark. I haven't made a yellow one before. It's very cute. I'm glad that we put those in that container. That was worth the effort. I'm making a big effort to get organized, you guys. Big effort. It's not easy for me. My natural state of being is chaos gremlin. Being organized is hard for me. All the people who know me the longest are like, yep. Good luck with that. They probably are laughing. I'm trying. Oh no, don't drop the eye on the ground. Whatever you do. I did. I'll just get another one. Remind me to pick that up later so Brutus doesn't get it. Okay. Oh, cute. It's 10 o'clock already. You know, I went into Michael's recently, and they have a lot of really cool Halloween decorations, and it's nice to see Halloween decorations, but it kind of boggles my mind that we're seeing them in June. Weird. But also, a lot of the Halloween decorations look like Christmas decorations. Like, they're very clearly meant to be hung on a tree. Like those types of ornaments. So I guess we have Halloween trees now? I don't know how I feel about that. Like, everybody knows I'm a Halloween girl. I love that stuff. But it's weird to see it treated like Christmas. And I am very curious what you guys think about all of that. Like, why are there, I guess, do people have Halloween themed trees for Halloween? Like, I get somebody who would do a Christmas tree that has Halloween on it just because they prefer spooky things. I've seen all kinds of themed trees, but I usually still see those around Christmas. Why? It seemed a little strange to me. So do people get trees for Halloween? And is the tree like branches with no floof on it? No leaves, no needles. It's just a skeleton of a tree with weird decorations all over it. Is that what's happening? They have a really cool, like, silk flower section, though. You can get literally any color bouquet going on. And that's pretty neat. As a person who cannot keep plants alive, silk flowers is an appealing option. Not me. I would love a house full of plants, but I could never maintain them. Ever. It's just an effort to keep myself maintained, let alone an entire garden, as lovely as that would be. I appreciate a lovely garden, but I cannot manage. Should see me in Animal Crossing. Like, oh look, all my turnips are dead. That's awesome. Wasted. Noble Arc. Thank you so much for the resub. Getting hit with ads left and right. It should only be like a minute. Maybe a minute and a half. Here's the yellow one. Are you making something totally adorable? Yeah, totally. I'm restocking my $5 bin. We have our citrus whales and sharks. I put the fins on last. I just make a bunch of colors and then I pick a handful out and I give them shark fins. We have our lemon and lime and orange. We have 2 frogs. There's a red one and a green one. I'm gonna make frogs the same colors because it's summer, so I picked summery colors and they're super cute. Citrus whales. Yes. Citrus whales. Oh, Orange, what are you doing today? I don't know, Lime. Let's go see what's at the soda shop. We don't drink soda, silly. We're whales. Anyway. Let's make one in this color. I could make another yellow one too, but I want to see all the colors together. So I'll go back to the other colors. The ruby frog is cute. You like that one? Meow. Dun, dun, dun. I will make more frogs. But my $5 bin always sells out. Like every week. So I gotta keep restocking it with my little guys. With my little guys. Oh, I didn't make the... Oh, there we go. Ah, it's heading too far. I need 4 more stitches in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now we can tighten it. And in case you want to follow along and make one of these yourselves, I have the pattern pinned to the top of the chat. This particular pattern for the whales and the sharks are totally free. They're posted on an Instagram post. I highly recommend. If you ever wanted to make these little guys, this is the perfect first project. How are you guys doing in chat today? Noble, how are you? Welcome in. Got tons done working from home. Ooh, very productive. Do you normally not get to work from home? In the summer I do every Monday, but otherwise it's sporadic and generally just whenever you're under the weather. Tomorrow's Canada Day, so get an extra day off before going back to work on Wednesday. Ooh, that's exciting. Happy Canada Day. I keep stretching out this stitch. I don't know what I'm doing incorrectly here. This is chain 4. Slip stitch in the second chain from the hook. One, 2, 3. Boo. Can't get in there. Thank you for the lurk, May. Emsworth's leaving. Need to put my dishes away, do laundry, etc. But it's so much more chill just to watch. Oh, May is here. Emsworth is here. thank you so much for lurking. Enjoy your show that you're watching. I'm also getting tired. I won't be far behind. Because we work out in the morning, and so I can't stay up too late. Because when you work out in the morning and you lift heavy things, you need your booty sleep. I'll probably go to bed once this little guy is finished. And then we'll find someone to raid and stuff. Gotta make sure when you're getting through those stitches that it's in the underneath stitch so it doesn't show through the top layer. I get so bagged after working out. Sleep is so easy. Yeah. I worked out a few hours ago. Plan to tomorrow AM too. It's too easy just to stop and sit around and eat jelly beans. Alright. My issue is that when I work out, I get energized. Also the same with like showers. I cannot shower before bed. Cannot. It wakes me up. So I do the workout in the morning and then shower. I am so awake at that point. If you throw coffee on top of that, I am toppling over this entire world by myself. So working out and all that stuff at night never works for me. Plus, I'm usually like involved in my projects and I don't want to put them down. So it's too difficult to work out in the evening. But the issue I have is getting out of bed early enough to fit in a workout and then a shower and then breakfast before work. I have to get up at like 6. That's so early. At least I don't have to go to work at 6 anymore. That was too hard. That did not work for me. I did it for like almost a year. I'm like, can I have a different shift? I hate this shift. I'll do it if I have to, but I don't want to. It fights against my natural circadian rhythm. I was always tired. Like all day. Because I was getting up too early.
Hello, motherfucker.
Well, hello there. Vivid's here. Hi, Vivid. When I go to bed, it's like, let's do this. Working out at first light, yeah. And then when I wake up, I'm like, but sleep. What if sleep? Meowdy, meowdy. We're working on our final project for the stream, so you're here. You made it. You made it. Woot, happy to be here. Heck yeah. Put your feet up. Get some hydration. Listen to me yawn as I slowly turn into a pumpkin. Slowly but surely. How did work go? Good, I hope. Other than being tough on the old tootsies, yeah. Not too bad for a Monday. It's actually a Tuesday. Rain earlier, cloud cover stuck around. It was muggy, but the temps were down. Yeah, that's a very good point. Definitely. We're flying everywhere. And there we have the little guy. Ultra fun. Our citrus whales are in full effect. We have 2 orange, a lime, a teal, and a yellow. I will be making more of these throughout the week so that I can sell them on citrus whales. So, and you know, I like to fill up this basket basically. This is my $5 basket. A select few will get fins and will be sharks, but I do that last. I just make a bunch and then I pick through. These will be sharks. I don't know. I just feel like that's the way that goes. And that's what we did. We did 5, and we streamed for 2.5 hours. So, yay! I think that's good time. I sold them for $5. So that's what? Maybe it's minimum wage? Maybe? Barely? Some of my projects definitely aren't. They balance out. I sell them based on their size and not the effort. In case anybody wanted some progress notes, this is where I'm at on the Web Mistress shawl. It's got some good progress if I can find the end of it. It's getting there. I like it a lot. It's lightweight. It's appropriately gothic for the summer. But really, I'll probably just wear it around the house because I don't go anywhere. Yes! Spider Queen. I don't normally wear baby blue, but it's nice. It's got some gray. I live in gray, so it's going well. I'm trying to make it long. Right now it's a good length if I'm making a shawl specifically to sit in my chair, like a wearable blanket basically, this would be a good length, but I'm extra and it's getting longer. Places are overrated. I'm caught on something, as a spider web is wont to do. So that's that. Yeah. Oh, and some people didn't see the giant capybara. Working on the capybara. It sounds like Princess wants it. So I gotta finish it and make sure it's ready for Thursday. He needs feet. He doesn't have no feet. He don't got no feet. Gotta give him some feet. They're cute. Look at his little ears. Ah, so cute. Okay. I'm an adult. Who are we rating? I don't have very many brain cells left. Let's see. Let's see. Did we finish the giveaway? No. We didn't. You guys, if you haven't, we have a community challenge. So you put in your secret seashells for the community challenge and we'll vote on an amigurumi, and I make it and I run a giveaway for it. So if you're interested in that, make sure you put your channel points in. Maybe have a wonderful night. I dumped the entirety of my alleged seashells into it. Yes. We're 25% of the way there. That's exciting. Oh yeah, I've got yawnies. I'm tired. I can't confirm or deny the existence of the shells. Gotta keep them secret. Gotta keep them secret. Oh, sorry. I went to Twitch so I can find someone to raid, and I had the sound on. Firstly, are any friends on? Do we have friends doing things? Twitch is frozen. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to the thing and look and see if people are on. Yawn a lot. Excuse me, sorry. Yawn a whole lot. I'm tired. Always tired. Nobody's on? Really? What do you want, lives or something? What in the world? What are you doing? Somebody's making granny squares. People drawing. I'm yawning with my mouth closed. Ew, my face is on here. Let's scroll past that person. No, thank you. I see robots. so many robots. Let's go see what the granny square person's doing. Okay. I had Twitch muted. I don't know why it unmuted me. This person's crocheting. They've been on for 1 hour. Does that mean... Excuse me. That they'll be on for a while? They're Aussie. Does that mean it's like really early in the morning? I don't know what time it is. Let's go raid them anyway. They're a VTuber. We love VTubers. Oh, it's followers only. I hate that. We're not raiding. No! I get frustrated with follower only chats. It's like, you're forcing me to follow you just so I can talk to you. No. No thanks. Cannot do it. It's malarkey! Let's keep looking. With my limited brain capacity. This person's drawing. Drawing's fine. I don't know. I don't know. Wavy is doing blender things. Trey is on. Trey's always on. But Trey is like,
challenge.
Okay, why does it keep unmuting? Stop it. Stop. Twitch is being frustrating. I think maybe I'm just tired. They are talking about stuff. I think I have like fiber in my eyeball. I have fiber in there. Gross. Gross. Finding a raid target's hard. Even if I want, blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm so tired. It's almost 11. I don't know. Maybe we won't raid because I can't manage. I am turning into a pumpkin. I do. I say what I mean. It's a real thing that happens. Past a certain threshold, it's like a nosedive. I can fall asleep on my feet in the middle of a conversation. It's like an art. I was gonna say, we have a friend low on what? Who is it? Is it a fun game or is it like a yelly shooty game? If it's like Call of Duty, I don't want to do it. If they're all aggro, which friend is on? Who did I miss? Hogue like whoa. Well, why don't we go say hi to Hogue like whoa? Are they cool? I don't remember. Their name sounds familiar. My brain is not working. Let's rate them anyway. Because you said they were cool, so. Mature, you guys. You know what that means. You know what that means. He means then raid all the buttons. It means I'll be there. And for you subs, thank you for your support through all of my shenanigans and all my sleepy yawny sleeps. We're gonna raid Hogue. They're playing Final Fantasy numbers. What is that? 4? I don't know. Fib. They're playing Fib. Sleepy Yeti sleeps. I'm tired. I love all of you guys. I'll be back on Wednesday because we stream Mondays and Wednesdays. That's the schedule. I might have a special thing on Wednesday. I don't know. I don't want to say in case it doesn't happen, but either this week or next week, special guest. Stay tuned. Love your face. Bye. Me too. Okay, bye. See you Wednesday.